Hi, I'm Steve Barron, and I'd like to take a moment to talk with you about good governance and growing the Wanganui economy. If elected as a Wanganui District Councillor, like all other councillors, I only get one vote around the council table. Good governance is about councillors working together and making collective decisions. If you can't convince at least 6 of your colleagues to your thoughts and ideas, then you need to get over it and move on to the next issue. Good governance is about setting the strategic direction our community will take. It's about monitoring the results we expect from our CEO and his staff. It's like being the director of a company, but it's certainly not like central government, where you promise this and you promise that, where you're placed in a confrontational political battle between 2 or more opposing political parties. That's an important distinction people need to make when they consider what a council does and when electing a councillor. Although I've written a lot of different articles for the Wanganui Chronicle over the years about many and varied issues, the main focus of my council election campaign has been economic development, growing our local economy, attracting new people, increasing our population, attracting new businesses, new jobs and tourism, so our children and our grandchildren can live and work in our great little city. And yes, for you rural folk, I do know it's a district. People often ask me what my plan is for doing just that. To start with, this council needs to focus on attracting more retired people from the main centres to live here. Wanganui has a lot to offer retirees, and they have disposable income they spend. This creates jobs for younger people with other flow-on effects as well. I see retirees as low-hanging fruit. Quite frankly, we need to grow our rate base by 5,000 to 10,000 properties so we can spread the rate burden. This is a great opportunity. Retirement was one of the examples used in the Exhilarate 25 project, which was recently released with the aim of boosting regional growth, along with a number of other positive ideas. One thing that does concern me is that I don't believe our council's economic arm, Wanganui and Partners, is being as effective as it could be, or that it's meeting its goals, if indeed any have been set. This is something our next council needs to address because it's an important issue for our local economy. There certainly seems to be a problem in this department, and council needs to find out why we're not getting our fair share of tourism compared to other regions. Neither are Wanganui and Partners finding ways to attract new businesses. I would suggest that this department needs to be restructured and that some staff may need to be reassessed for their roles. What we also need to do to boost our local economy is to brand and promote ourselves much better than we do. It's also important to have a compelling tagline that inspires people to come live, work and play here. It's also just recently that we've started to attract regional funding from central government. There needs to be a lot more of that. Past governments have sucked the lifeblood of government jobs out of our local community, and they now need to start giving back. Bringing call centres here is one option that was also discussed in the Exhilarate 25 plan. So there's a few ideas for you. I thank you for your time, and I hope you'll give me your vote come election time so we can get Wanganui growing again.